Hi there, Robin here, and we're going to be trying on these gloves which have LED lights built into them. They actually work. I was trying them out, and I thought they were really funny at first, but then I went, whoa, wait a minute. These things work, and they work out. So on one hand, you put your thumb and your finger in there, just like that, so you can get, a visible look at the whole thing. Then you wrap the actual wristband around just like that, and you can either just use one if you want. And there you go. If you had something like this, you can get right in there and see with some accurate detail, especially if you're working on something dark. Look at that. It just lights everything right up. I mean, that is very impressive. Look at that. If you have to work on that, you can work on that. If you needed to, you can tell I use these, but not too much because they're brand new. I mean, we've only used them a couple of times. And I thought it was going to be a silly thing, but look at that. If I was flying this drone at night and I had to replace the battery, that would be like so crazy. But here, no problem. All you need to do is have those lights on there, be able to see your plug, and you'll be able to plug in a replacement. It's that simple. I mean, you can really get a good eye on things. And if you're, could you imagine if you're working in an environment that's extremely dark and you had to run anything like audio equipment or stuff like that? I mean, your imagination is all you've got. I mean, it's so many times you would just like a little extra light, and there you go. It just lights up the whole keyboard so I can actually type. Now, could you imagine if you had to work in a room? Sometimes you've got to do some setups in a dark space. I mean, come on. That just works. It's crazy. So there you go. The gloves with built-in LED lights for working in your car. This would be amazing to work at in your car. Could you see that in the car? I mean, anything in your car, absolutely great way to go. If you've got to work underneath any cabinetry, anywhere where it may be dark, this is going to save you. Could you imagine always having a small flashlights built right into where you need to be? They absolutely work. Look at that. You can see how much light's coming off of my fingertips right there. That's great. That is the way. That's exciting, because there are a lot of times when, especially when you're working in small, tight environments where, having that light would be there. And they do work, by the way. I mean, I got some pretty hefty mitts, and they slide on there no problem. Like, no worries. Just make sure you turn them off so you don't kill the battery, of course, right? So we're just going to turn those off now just by pressing that button just like that. Again, your imagination is the only thing that's, going to decide when you're not going to use them. I mean, there's no reason to not get that. That is for sure. That is super, super fun. That, again, that's called the glove light. And very straightforward. One of these little oddball little things that absolutely does exactly what it says it's going to do. Those guys, lights on each one. And by the way, they do give you spare batteries. You're going to get some extra batteries with it. They're nothing special. They are just some 2016s. So if you need to buy replacements, you can. Of course, take off the actual wrap on here. This is so it doesn't short out. Well, there you go. I hope this video helped you out today in your buying decision. Again, the glove light just works. It's as advertised. And maybe we'll see you next video. Like I say, thanks for watching. Bye for now.